Now, here are the moving parts when it comes to the whole publisher model. First of all, obviously, there's going to be the publisher. This is the person who generally takes the money, not always, but usually takes the money, owns the vision, is primarily responsible for providing the support and infrastructure. So this is the person who usually has the bigger position in the market, as the more known individual in the market, whatever market that may be, and who will often take on a lot of the operational responsibilities for making and seeing the product to completion. Now, I'll talk to you about how even if you're the publishee, if you can assist the publisher, the more you can assist them, the more they'll like you, the more likely you will be to make the money. Now, the publishee specifically is the person who puts in a lot more work up front for a lot less work down the road, hopefully, right? An expert with no audience who wants to shortcut the process is a secondary definition of a publishee. And so very often the case is the publisher, say, for example, has a list of 20,000 people. And the publishee has a really fantastic, amazing thing that can serve those 20,000 people. So the publishee and the publisher work out a deal where the publishee creates that thing. Now, this is often a thing that the publisher wouldn't want to create themselves, couldn't create themselves, or finds it better to, since if it's already done or could be done very shortly by the publishee, to work a deal with them. Now, you might say to me, if you know something about this, Margaret, Jason, why wouldn't they just do a joint venture? Where there is no publishee, they create their own product as a vendor, and then they go to the publisher in this particular case. Instead of the publisher, they make them an affiliate, and then they just split the profits. Yeah, if you can swing that, that's fantastic. And there's lots of deals where that occurs. But very often, if you're brand new in a market, or if you really want to make sure you get things done correctly, cut them in on the pie. Because as a publisher, the publisher can go out there and still have affiliates promote the product. But you're basically giving them more value than if they were just singularly an affiliate. So an affiliate might get 50%. So on one promotion, one time, on a $20 item, they make $10 per sale. But if you set a situation up on every single sale, they make $8 or $5 or $6 or whatever. They can still be their own affiliate. They can still also refer other people, and then any sales you make independent of them, they're going to see money on. So very, very often the question is this, like, you as a brand new person with a big marketing name in your industry are not likely to get them to promote you as an affiliate. That's just the reality. So you either have a smaller affiliate who might produce, say, $2,000 in sales, but it's 50%, Jason, right? Well, yeah, true, it is. $2,000 in sales. Or you work with this big, gigantic publisher who only gives you 10%, but that 10% makes you $4,000. Would you rather take 50% and make $2,000 or 10% and make $4,000? And by the way, longer term, affiliate vendor type of relationships are very singularly transactional. They happen very rarely just one time. Where a publisher-publishee can happen frequently many, many times, as we're going to discover here. And so, but more importantly is, it's kind of the bridge between the two, for being a vendor and being an affiliate and creating deal flow that way. The third moving part we're going to have to discuss here is the agreement. Who gets what, who owns what, who is responsible for what, and what are the expectations. It's going to be very similar, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because it's very similar to the interview model, which is why I wanted to bring that to you first. There are some slight nuances here that we'll discuss, more strategical than anything. And then lastly, models. What can we do in a publisher-publishee relationship to make the money? The high-ticket considerations, the low-ticket, the lead gen, the hybrid models, and more. There are lots of ways to make these deals happen, and we're going to explore what these look like for you, even with specific case studies as we go along.